Y'all, this Diddy Little Rod lawsuit has truly opened up the floodgates. I mean, just when you add on the atmosphere of social media, so you have everybody and their mama talking about this lawsuit, then you add on the feds, was just completely, as I'm sure, a scary piece for just any party involved with Diddy, and definitely for Diddy. And then you have the sensational lawsuit brought on by Little Rod, where it just keeps getting amended and celebrity names just keep being added, and you just trying to figure out what's really happening here. And then you add on 50 Cent, who has just been trolling Diddy for many months ever since these lawsuits broke. He's just been going after Diddy nonstop pretty much on his Instagram. And just recently, he shared an article that highlights Diddy's lawsuit mentioning Stevie J, who was one of Diddy's producers, allegedly having relations with men and allegedly videotaping that activity, and how Diddy allegedly used those tapes to allegedly groom other men to have relations with him. Now, Stevie J clearly didn't appreciate that particular post from 50 Cent, and Stevie J definitely denies that it is him in the video images included in Little Rod's lawsuit. But this is what Stevie J had to say to 50 Cent in his clip.
Curtis, what's good, man? You and your feelings about Daphne? Cause she would gang them? Or is it that you sucking Little Rod? However it go, I want you to fade all that. Since it's entertainment, let me beat this you on TV or something. Don't duck that. I'm calling you out. What you want to do, Curtis? Curtis!
Now, Daphne Joy, by the way, is 50 Cent's ex. They share a son together. She at one point allegedly started dating Diddy. She too is mentioned in Diddy's lawsuit and is accused of being his worker, and 50 Cent addressed that as well on his page and is now apparently seeking sole custody of their son. Now, Daphne has come out swinging in response to 50 Cent's posts, and she denies that she was ever an worker for Diddy and says she plans to actually seek legal remedies against Little Rod and his attorney who made those claims in their lawsuits. But this is some of what Daphne said in response to 50 Cent, aka Curtis Jackson. She said, "Everything is a joke to you until our safety is compromised, which is happening now. You are wreaking real havoc, frenzy, and chaos onto people's lives. How would you feel if Sire, who's their son, was the one in handcuffs for nothing?" And she went on and said how they moved to New York to be closer to 50 Cent so that he could see his son more. However, she said he barely saw him in the 2 years that they were there. Like, he saw him allegedly at most 10 times. And then she ended her statement with quite a bang and something I was quite surprised about, where she said, "Let's put the real focus on your true evil actions of R-wording me and physically abusing me. You are no longer my oppressor, and my God will handle you from this point on. You have permanently damaged the last hope I had for you as a father to preserve our family with these last and final false claims made against me. You have broken our hearts for the last and final time." Wow, y'all, this is really getting real, and it's really a hot mess. I will have to imagine that 50 Cent will deny her claims that he ever R-worded her or abused her. Hopefully we start getting some true answers. Hopefully some real evidence starts coming out so people's images can be either restored or we can just have a better understanding of what's happening. Now, meanwhile, I'll Be Sure has reached out to his son, Quincy, letting him know the door is open for him to come home. He said he would be safe with him. And Quincy is the son, by the way, of Kim Porter and Al, but he grew up with Diddy apparently being his main father figure. Now, in more Diddy news involving the feds and their investigation allegedly against him, well, federal law enforcement has issued subpoenas to all of the jet charter companies used by Diddy, aiming to examine all of his flight manifests so they can identify passengers and destinations. The investigation, which is part of a broader federal probe, is seeking to interview individuals, which for sure will probably include some celebrities who flew with Diddy, especially those involved in lawsuits against him. The feds definitely seem to be lining up their case against Diddy because, let's keep it real. They need the timelines and they need the witnesses. They need the statements. And then from there, perhaps they will pursue an indictment. We shall see. Time will tell. Diddy maintains his innocence and he calls this investigation a witch hunt. Well, that's my show for today. I am Stacey Brewer and this is H Blue's Word. Peace.